Today, I'm going to show you guys how to farm a potential Somnia airdrop for absolutely free. It is not going to cost you $1, and they have raised a whopping $270 million from the likes of A16Z, SoftBank, among many others. So I'm really hoping that this is going to be a solid airdrop. Now, I did say potential airdrop because it's never 100% sure that we're going to get free money for doing this stuff. But in my recent interview with Paul, the founder of Somnia, I asked him about the potential for an airdrop, and while he couldn't answer for legal reasons, he did say if you look at other chains that had a questing campaign with points, at the end of it, there was a reward, just to give like a hint. So to me, that's pretty obvious that there is going to be an airdrop. And if you think you are too late, the testnet is only 6 weeks old. And I also asked him about the timeline for both mainnet and the token, which he did say are going to come together. And it seems like they still have a lot of stuff they need to do before it actually happens. So I'm thinking at earliest, it's going to be this summer, although we do know it is going to be this year. So we still have a few months at the minimum to complete the tasks. However, I'm not waiting before starting this because some of the quests are starting to expire. So I want to do as much as possible. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Crypto Gorilla video. As usual, nothing is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot guarantee financial returns from any of this. Links to everything in this video in the description down below. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button and let's jump right into it. So we're going to be starting on Somnia's questing page. I'll put a referral link for this in the description down below because I want to farm some referrals. So if you can use that, it's going to help me out a lot. So the first thing we're going to have to do is connect our wallet. You could use MetaMask, Rabby, whichever wallet you want. And then once you've connected it, although you can start the quests, I would suggest going to your profile page and setting up your profile because it's going to make it so much easier. So connect your Discord, Twitter, and Telegram. Telegram did give me some issues. It kept closing my tab. So what I had to do is connect it with the Telegram app. And then when I do reconnect, when I click connect on the website, like I said, it closed my tab. I held Control, Shift, and T, which is the hotkey on Windows to bring up a recently closed tab, and then it completed the task. So maybe this was just a bug for me, but if you're getting that issue, try that trick. I'll put the hotkey like on screen and hopefully it helps you out. So once you have it all set up, we can go back to the questing area. You could just click start quest if you want to see them all. And this is where we're going to do a majority of the tasks. Now I've done some, but I'm still going to run you through them. You could see a lot of people have done this task, almost 1 million. Unfortunately, the first one, which is a Memecoin competition, is technically done. I'll show you where it's done. However, on the website, it still says end date unknown. I mean, you complete the first half. I'll show you how to do that. The second half we can't do yet, but I'm thinking they're going to bring back some Memecoin stuff. So don't lose hope. I do think this one comes back, but let's just jump ahead and go to Somnia testnet Odyssey socials. Super easy. We've already connected all our socials in the profile section. So you literally just have to click one by one. I left this last one just to show you in the video. So I'm just going to click verify follow activity, and it's going to take a couple seconds here, and it should pop up any second, and voila, there it is. So I have now completed this and I received 70 points, which if we go back to my profile page, you can see these points add up and I'm leveling up. So I'm now level 4. I forgot to mention a couple things. On this page, there's also referral links. So you're going to want to shill your referral to all your friends and as many people as possible. There's also this login daily streak, but you can see it's currently disabled, but it seems like they're just manually counting it. So just open this page daily. Like it takes 2 seconds, put a reminder on your phone, like during your lunch break or whatever, to just open up this page and it's going to automatically do it. But I imagine sometime in the near future, you're actually going to have to come and click this button. But now that we've completed the socials task, we can jump ahead to the third one, Somnia testnet Odyssey sharing is caring. And this is where we're actually going to have to do a transaction on the Somnia testnet, which is great. This is actually what we want to be doing to qualify for any potential airdrop. So there's 3 different things you're going to have to do. But to do this, you need to have Somnia testnet in your wallet. So we're going to go ahead and I'll put it down below, but you can just click right here, the testnet Somnia website. And once again, you have to connect your wallet. Super simple. Just click it. Click confirm in your wallet and you're going to be able to start doing these tasks. So the first thing we need to do is add the Somnia testnet network. I already did it. Just click this button and it's going to prompt your MetaMask. It's going to say add network. And then in your MetaMask, once it's done, you're going to have the Somnia DevNet you'll see it right here. If you're still in ETH mainnet or whatever, just click this, find it in the list and click it. Now, the next thing we're going to need is some tokens in order to pay for gas for transactions. So for this right here, you click request tokens. It's going to prompt the faucet and you just click get STT. I already did it, so I can't do it again, but you're going to be able to get tokens. If it's still giving you an error, you either just have to keep trying or look up here. If it doesn't say live, it's because they're either something broke or they're currently doing an update or an upgrade to the testnet. So you might have to come back later, but it should work on your first click. And then you're going to have 0.5 STT in your wallet. So now we can go ahead and complete that quest that we are doing, which requires us to send tokens to somebody else. So for that, we click send tokens and you have a few options here. You can either send it to a friend or to like one of your burners, as long as the wallets aren't connected. I wouldn't be sending back and forth between wallets that are very connected because they're just going to think you're a Cybele. So I would avoid that. You can also send it to a member of the Somnia team, or you can generate a random address. So it doesn't matter what you do. And then what you do is you click an amount, whatever amount you want. I'm trying not to send too much in one transaction, but it's going to prompt your wallet. You click confirm and it's going to immediately go through. It is extremely quick. Now, that was one of the tasks. So we had to send tokens to one or more members. The other thing that we had to do was request STT tokens, which we already did right here from the faucet. But the third one is to receive tokens from somebody else. Now, if you have a friend, I would ask them, show them your referral link and then ask them to send you some testnet tokens. Like, it's literally free. The tokens aren't worth anything. They're not losing any money, but you can also go in their Discord and they have a send receive tokens channel where people are pasting their wallets, asking for tokens and actively sending each other tokens because you're on the testnet. So you want to do more than the average person. So I would even complete this task multiple times of sending tokens to random wallets. Just, I don't know, maybe do it daily or every 2 days or whatever to have as many transactions as possible. So once that's done, you're going to have all three that are done here and we can go back to the campaign. But I did want to show you the Memecoin one that I mentioned because now that we have added the testnet and all these tasks, this is where it is under Memecoin contest. But as you can see, the winner is already chosen. So it's done for now. But I mean, who doesn't want meme coins on their chain? So I assume they're going to bring this back. But what you can do for the time being, right here, there should be a button that says request SUSDT tokens. It might take you a few tries. Like, I had to spam it. It took a little bit, but I eventually got them and I was able to do the first of 2 tasks for this quest. So at the minimum, do it. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to come back, but it's not closed yet. So I'm hoping it does come back and we're able to complete this task. So the next one we could do is the Somnia Playground. This one is having a lot of issues. I'm not going to lie. So it might not work. We opened the Somnia network or playground.somnia.network website and you're going to have to connect your wallet. It keeps disconnecting my wallet. I don't know why. So we have to do a few things. We have to create a world. We have to invite some people to our world. So again, you're going to need some friends, maybe in the Discord. Some people are willing to do it, and then follow them on X. Super easy. This one you can complete very easily. Mint an avatar and then explore somebody else's world. So like I said, it's not always working. Like, let's try create my avatar here, create new avatar. Is it going to work? I had created one, but it says I have 0 avatars. So that's kind of triggering me. If I click back to NF, okay, here it works. Name Gorilla. Let's try mint avatar. Is it going to work? Let's see. Hey, it worked. Let's go. Okay, so it finally worked. So now I have made an avatar. It disconnected my wallet again. Okay, I got it to work by reconnecting my wallet again. So now you can see I can create a world, which is one of the tasks. So I'm just going to do Somnia City because I'm a city boy. I'm calling it Gorilla Town. Gorilla Town. Visit Gorilla Town, guys. Invite. So this is the link. I'm going to put my link in the description down below. If y'all could visit my world, it'll help me out and then jump into my world. This is one of the tasks. I'm going to find out firsthand if it completes by me visiting my own world, but we're going to find out. So here, can I run around? I don't know why it's not working, but I think my page is frozen, but I visited a world. Okay, here we go. No, it's still not working. Okay, so that's not working, but you know what? I created an avatar, so I should be able to complete that task. There you go. So some of them are working. So that's how it works. I mean, I'm sure that it's still testnet, right? There's going to be a ton of bugs. Like, this is why it's on testnet, for everybody to test this stuff out. But just try to go through these tasks, get 2 people to visit your world, visit somebody else's world, and you'll be able to finish this task. And then finally, there is a Kaito challenge. And let's be real, right? Kaito is not easy for most people. I'm in a privileged position where I have a lot of followers. I get like okay engagement, so I'm able to make these points. But Kaito is really worth doing, because so far, outside of the Kaito airdrop, which I got a great airdrop, outside of that, I've gotten 4 figures from Barachain, Anime, Story Protocol, like multi 4 figures just from tweeting about stuff. So for the Somnia one, it's not 100% sure that that's going to happen again. I assume it is, but what they're doing for the top people in their leaderboard is the top 20 are splitting $5,000 every week. So if it's split evenly, that's $250 per person per week just for tweeting about Somnia and making it into the top 20. And then the top 100 are getting some points. They're getting, this is what, 1,000 points each just for tweeting. So you're getting ahead in the questing system. So I would definitely sign up to Kaito. Again, my referral link in the description down below, and then tweet about Kaito. Like, tweet a guide for somebody, how to farm, copy the steps of this video, and then tweet it out and share, and then show your referral link, you know, get people to do it. And hopefully, I don't know, you get some engagement from Somnia or something, and it gets you some points on the Kaito leaderboard. But this is really cool, and they're doing this every single week. So every week you have new opportunities. So again, this is not going to be easy for the average person, but if you put in the work, maybe you're going to be one of those Somnia researchers that people turn to for like alpha, upcoming NFTs, and upcoming airdrops on Somnia, whatever it is. Try to stand out, and then you can earn some money on top of an airdrop, because you're also earning points by doing this on the weekly. And that does it for the questing campaign side of things. There's still a couple of tasks that we can do on the website. If you look here, there is a swap task, which does require you to have some tokens, but they give you the tokens for free. So you can see I already minted. So here I'm going to mint some ping, and it's going to prompt my MetaMask. I'm going to click confirm, and now I have ping in my wallet. So I'm able to do a swap. So I'm going to do 500 from ping to pong. I'll have to approve it, confirm. It's super quick. Like, this chain is really fast. I enjoy it a lot. Again, swap, confirm. And now you can see I already had 1,000 because I claimed 1,000 from here for pong, but now I have 1,000 and 1,000 minus a small fee. I would do this multiple times, maybe come back every day, every second day, just to show them like, hey, I'm willing to help you test your chain more than the average user, because the average person is going to do this once. They're going to swap 1,000 back and forth, and that's it. So if you're doing more than the average person, hopefully you get a bigger airdrop. I can't guarantee it's going to happen, but we can hope. So this is something I would do. I would keep an eye on this page for when they add more and more things to do. Maybe they're going to add different apps that you can explore, because that they said there's a lot of apps that are going to be launching in the months of April and May. So within the next 2 months. And then outside of that, there are some NFTs that are kind of in the inner circle of the ecosystem. We have Quills, we have Uprising, and Grillz Gang. Don't go buying one just because I'm mentioning them. I have no idea if they're going to get an airdrop. But in my interview, he did speak very highly of them, and he said he wants to work together with them, especially like Grillz Gang. It seems like they're putting a ton of effort to help out Somnia, but really all three. Like, Paul is rocking, I believe that's a Quills. So if you hold these, it'll hopefully get you guys an airdrop. But again, I'm not telling you to go buy one because I have no idea if it's actually going to get you an airdrop. But with that, it ends today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section down below what other airdrops you want guides for, and I'll go ahead and pump out a video for you. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching another Crypto Gorilla video. Peace.